Hello everybody, and today's our session is about surface area and volume of sphere. Sphere. We come across in our daily life objects like fruits, vegetables, and planets of our solar system. They all are examples of spherical objects. They are the examples of spherical objects. Okay, let me draw the diagram of sphere. As we know that sphere is a three-dimensional figure. Which is a 3D figure. It will be like this. It is a three-dimensional figure. In general, everyone will think that both circle and sphere, they both are in the same shape. Circle, this is our circle. And this is our sphere. This is our sphere. They will think that both circle and sphere, they both are same. But the fact that they are not equal, because circle is a two-dimensional figure, but sphere, which is a three-dimensional figure. And what is the similarity between circle and sphere? They both have same radius. They both have radius. As we know that radius is nothing but center to any point in a circle. This is our radius, and this is our center. This is also radius. The similarity is they both have radius. And one more thing is, this is our boundary. And for sphere, this is called our curved face. Instead of boundary, we will call it as a curved face. Both circle and sphere, they are not equal, because circle is a two-dimensional figure and sphere is a three-dimensional figure. They are not at all equal. We can draw two-dimensional figures on a plain paper, but whereas in sphere, we can't draw sphere on a two-dimensional figure. Plain paper. We can draw, but it's look like a two-dimensional figure. Okay. Example of sphere, like ball. You can see this. You can see here, which is not a circle. Which is not a circle. Which is a sphere. Right. Now coming to number of faces and vertices and edges of a sphere. Sphere has no edges and no vertices at all. It has only one face, that is called curved face. It has no edges. It has no edges and also no vertices. Only we have face, that is called curved face. We have only one face, that is curved face. Now let us find out what is the surface area of sphere. Finding surface area of sphere is not an easy task. So for that we have to relate it with the other three-dimensional solid. We have to relate it with the other three-dimensional solid. For example, let me take a cylinder. Cylinder, which is also a three-dimensional figure. Cylinder is also, which is a three-dimensional solid, three-dimensional object, and whose radius is r, and height of the cylinder is h. Now what you do? You take the same radius. You take a sphere of the same radius. You take a sphere of same radius. I mean here the radius of sphere and the radius of cylinder, they both are equal. Radius of sphere and radius of cylinder both are equal. Okay, let me find out surface area of sphere. For that, what we have to do? Now, you take this sphere and you fit into the cylinder. You take this sphere and fit into the cylinder. Let me fit this. This sphere you fit into the cylinder. Now, the famous mathematician Archimedes, he proved that lateral surface area of cylinder is the surface area of surface area of sphere. Yes, who is that famous scientist? The famous scientist is the name Archimedes. He proved that lateral surface area of a cylinder, lateral surface area of cylinder is equal to surface area of sphere. Surface area of sphere. What is the lateral surface area of cylinder? As we know that lateral surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h. Lateral surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h. Here this is our height of the cylinder. Yes, here height of the cylinder is, you can see this. This is our center of the sphere, whose radius is r, and this is also center to any point in a circle, whose radius is r. Now here height of the cylinder, you can observe here, this is our height of the cylinder. Our height of the cylinder will become diameter of the sphere, which is equal to 2r. I mean r plus r. This r plus r, which is equal to 2r. So height of the cylinder is how much? 2r. So let me write down now 2 pi r in the place of h. In place of h, I can write as 2r. Now 2 into 2, which is equal to 4 pi r into r square. Therefore, what is the curved surface area of sphere? A curved surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Students, once again you listen. Finding surface area of sphere is not an easy task. Now what we have to do? Try to relate it with other surface area of solid object. For that, I have taken a cylinder. Inside the cylinder, I have fitted a sphere whose radius, both radius of cylinder and radius of sphere are equal. Now let me find out the height of the cylinder. Our height of the cylinder is diameter of the sphere, which is equal to 2r. Famous scientist, famous mathematician whose name is Archimedes, he proved that CSA of sphere, curved surface area of a sphere, I mean surface area of sphere is equal to CSA of a cylinder. Curved surface area of a cylinder. As we know that curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi rh and whose height is 2r. In place of height, let me substitute 2r. I mean 2 into 2, 4 pi r into r square. So what is the surface area of sphere? Our surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Okay, here in the cylinder we will call it as only one surface area. No total surface area. There is no lateral surface, curved surface area. Totally we will call it as a surface area of a sphere. Surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Now coming to volume of sphere. Coming to volume of sphere, students, what you do? You take two cones. This is our first cone, whose radius is r. Cone 1. And also you take second cone, whose radius is also r. This is cone 2. Okay, fill the water up to the brim. Fill it. Fill the water up to the brim. Now what you do? Whatever the volume occupied by this cone 1, and that water you pour into the sphere. Let me take a sphere whose radius is also r. Whose radius is also r. Now what you do? The water, the space which is occupied by water in both the cones. Here also water is there, which is occupying certain space. Here also water is there, which is also occupying certain space. As we know that volume is nothing but the space occupied by a certain object, right? So in this cone, both the cones we have water whose radius is equal to r. That amount of water you fill into the sphere. This water let me pour into the sphere. It occupies half space, cone 1, and here also we have water that also you pour into the sphere from here. See, from this what we understood? We understood that volume of sphere is equal to volume of sphere is equal to volume of cone 1 plus volume of cone 2. Volume of sphere is equal to what? Volume of cone 1 plus volume of cone 2. Yes, as we know that volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, plus here also volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 pi r square h plus 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is equal to 2 by 3 pi r square h. And what about the height of the sphere? As we know that this is our height of the sphere. Height of the sphere will become 2r. This is r and this is r. Total 2r. That is 2 by 3 pi r square. In place of h, let me substitute 2r. Height of the sphere is 2r here because it becomes diameter. As we know that diameter is 2 times the radius. In the place of h, let me substitute 2r. Now let me multiply this 2 into 2. That is volume of sphere equal to 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. By we have in the denominator 3. 4 by 3 pi r square into r, which is equal to r cube. So that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So what is the volume of sphere? Our volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the surface area of sphere? Surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square, and the volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. The important point is here, volume of sphere is nothing but volume which is occupied by two cones when we fill this water into the sphere, it occupies two volumes of cone. Okay, first cone plus second cone. That's why I wrote here volume of cone 1, volume occupied by cone 1 plus volume occupied by cone 2. Okay, I hope you all understood today's lesson. Thank you so much.